Uh-oh. I'm gonna change that. Well, I'm assuming it's going. Looks like it. Just gotta do a sound check. Can't tell what's going on right now, unfortunately. My bad. It's been a little while since I've set this up. Did the title change? Hopefully. It looks like it's working. But it won't let me sound check. Oh, okay. There we go. We're active. Rough start, but we're good. We're good. Alright, hello YouTube. Hello my fellow hunters. Hope you guys are enjoying Sunbreak as much as I've been. So we're gonna start out with just a wee little bit of a showcase here. I want to go over the build that I've been working on because it's been slowly getting out of control with the new Curious crafting. So before we get into the build, I just kind of want to touch on this a little bit too. It's like, I know you can go look up meta sets and all that other stuff, but for me, part of the experience of this game is coming up with your own unique style as a hunter, augmenting your armor the way that you want it, so that you could get your upgrades and your skills and have your playstyle that you want. And for me, I like Poison Lance, and the few videos I've seen, people will say that poison or status is not good, but the amount of damage that I'm dishing out with this set might lead them to believe otherwise. But because of the Curious crafting, you can have access to skills and extra slots and things that you normally wouldn't have. So if we look at all the working parts of my build, I have 3 pages worth of skills in here that just compound together to get my individual hits to almost greatsword non-charge numbers. For Lance, that's pretty nuts, considering how weak our damage was in base rise. So once you get to the point where you're doing this crafting, like, you can pick the base skills you want on your armor pieces and then roll for different skills, or you know, some, like, let's just take for example these pants. I think it's these, or is it the gloves? It's one of them, or no, it's this right here, the Nargahuga Tacit. Like, spread up, I don't care about that for playing a melee weapon. So it took that away and gave me handicraft and stun resistance and extra defense. So if you pick armors that have like double dip skills, some for gunner and some for a melee weapon, you can hope that it'll take away the skills that you don't want to give you a bigger pool of extra stuff. Like this, like, I don't care about Part Breaker that much, but it took one away and gave me 2 extra 1 slots and a little bit of defense. So there's a crap ton of variety and possibilities with how this is going, and generally, in order to get a bigger boost to either a better skill or more slots like this, it's got to take something away. So this one, it took away 13 defense, but it gave me a 4 slot, a 3 slot, and a 1 slot, which makes these pants ridiculous as far as I'm concerned. You can have so many skills on it. Like, look at these: guard 4, bloodlust, poison attack. Like, it can, even if I wanted to keep re-rolling this, I can get it to take away that spare shot and give me even more, because I don't care about that spare shot skill playing Lance. So the variety with this crafting is through the roof. go into the training area and I'll describe how my build's supposed to work. I can't show off the highest damage that this build is capable of because, as far as I'm aware, you can't make the Toadversary enraged, so I don't get access to my agitator buffs and things like that. But the way this setup works is I have agitator, which gives me attack and crit. Then I have defiance, where when the monster's mad I get wind resistance, roar resistance, and tremor resistance. And since I'm going to be right next to the monster playing Lance, having resistance to all those things just means my uptime is even better. Slot in weakness exploit because I had the room for it. Poison, because I'm using poison. And I got an extra slot of handicraft on my waist, so that there's just a bunch of extra hits for me. And then for sharpness management, I run the razor sharp. And offensive guard, if I use anchor rage and time that just right, I get 15% from offensive guard, and if it's a strong attack, 15% from anchor rage, so that's 30%. So if we take the 20 damage we get from here, and then 15 damage we get from here, that's 35 damage. And then if I happen to be using sneak attack, get an extra 10%. And then we got chain crit on here, which is extra attack. So I'm like boosting the flat damage by upwards of 50, putting my raw damage up to about 400, and then I'm boosting that by 30, 40, 50% at times if I'm using sneak attack plus anchor rage plus offensive guard. So my damage gets pretty nutty. And then I also have coalescence now and bloodlust, so those are also boosting my damage just a little bit, because you get access to new decorations when you start fighting the harder anomaly quests. So I'm gonna go reset my foray because I'm dying quite a bit here. But just right now I have 385 damage already, which is pretty good. Alright, hopefully that'll reset my foray. But we have no active buffs right now, so my regular hits are going to be about 200 on a 100% hit zone. That's pretty good. But we can do much better than that. Yeah, we're hitting for about 300 now. Look at that. We added about 50% more to our damage just from having those buffs active. And we have almost 100% affinity because he's poisoned. So even now, without the buffs, I'm still hitting 50% harder just because of all the extra affinity that I got. This build is pretty wacky, and I love it. There's so many moving parts, managing bloodlust, coalescence, offensive guard, but I don't really go out of my way to like focus on using them. They're all there because they just kind of tie into my playstyle with Lance. So we're gonna go have some fun now. We're gonna beat up on a Mizutsun. That's where I've been at about level 70 or so for the Anomaly quests. So once you get up to A5 quest, then you can start getting Prime Amber Essences and Dire materials so you can upgrade your Rarity 10 armor, which is what I've been slowly working on now. And then when I eat for Spearbirds, because I got Spearbird's Call, and then Hurler and Specialist for extra poison, and then a little bit of Dango Fighter for some stamina reduction to my blocking and evading and things like that, because stamina management for Lance is very important. And I just want to show off my layered set real quick. So I like a Heavy Knight armor look. So we use the Hoplite helm, which is the Heavy Knight helmet, Bazagoose mail, and then the Seething Bazagoose gloves, Gosserag coil, because then it looks like you're wrapped in chains and you have a skull shoulder pad and a skull belt. And then I was using different night greaves, but I changed it to the Lunagoron ones because it kind of matches the more beastly appearance of my lower body. I think it looks pretty sweet. And another one that I like is this one that I threw together for when I play Switch Axe. Makes you look like a Dark Knight, more or less. So. Alright, let's go beat up this Mizutsune. I wish I had access to see a chat right now, but I don't have dual screens. Maybe one day. But for now, the setup functions, it works. Usually when I run to the monster, I just try to pick up a couple of health and a couple of stamina, and then just let the Spearbird's Call fill in the rest for me. And grab some Anomaly stuff on the way. There we go. Drop our Fellvine, and then we'll go say hello. Ah, missed it. Oh, get knocked out. Look at that. Now I spam shield tackle and hope for a KO pretty soon. Or we'll just get paralysis from the dog. Come on, get me out of there. Come on, it's got to be happening pretty soon here. There it is. Look at this nutty damage. We're hitting for 400s here. Just stun locking the heck out of this beast. At what point, like, look at that, 500 almost. So, like, we're literally just chunking for about 1,000 every time we do a spiral cross. Oh, what's up, Almadron? Coming to join us here. Hopefully, Mizzard soon will make him rideable for me, but I doubt it. No, that ain't gonna happen. Come on, dog, let's go. Chase him down. Hello, come here, dog. Thank you. Ah, mistimed it. Could have had my buffs, both of them. I don't get what makes him fall over like that, but I'll take it. One free opening. Been playing Charge Blade too much. I'm used to the timer on that. 500 damage.
There's something here. Weapons getting dull!
Hurry up and get over to him before our coalescence gets a little too far. Or our bloodlust. There's a shock tripper. Should be due for another one of those pretty soon. And getting hit way too much. Yeah. Lance is a little OP, at least for me it seems like it. I very much enjoy this build. All the moving parts, all the buffs and everything that just keep going back and forth. So much fun. And hits ridiculously hard for, as far as I'm concerned, seemingly no reason. I'm doing nothing outside of what Lance normally does. Block and parry with precise timing. That's what Lance does best. And my build just amplifies it to a ridiculous degree. But it's kind of weird, like my best sword and shield and dual blades build take me 13 to 15 minutes to do a hunt. But this one will probably be like 10 minutes. $12 minutes? Yeah, it's still like oh, it shows you what I didn't even notice that. It's the first time I actually scrolled down here. So it shows you how many points you get, and then it shows you what new things I got. So I don't know if I want to fight Aurora Somnicamp, but she's there if I want to. Uh-oh, getting a FaceTime phone call. Hey, I'm trying to live stream. You want me to call you back? Okay. We'll do one more fight and then I'll have to call my friend back. Yeah, the little bit of greatsword that I played, like you sit there and you wait for your true charge slash to hit that 2000, but I could just do a couple of spiral thrusts and hit my 2000 after 2 of them. Oops, what am I checking for? So we'll do a little bit of curious crafting here. So I'm assuming eventually there's going to be some better upgrades for some of the decorations like weakness, exploit, and all that stuff. Not that I'm too crazy about wanting them. But the last two that I really need to kind of boost a little better or want to get a little better is this one. The recovery up is nice, but I think bonus slotting is probably your best friend right now. It's the easiest to work with because then you can kind of slot in the holes, or you can hope and get a dream roll like I got on these where I got offensive guard, which is a free 3 slot. So that leaves the original 2 slots on here open. Which is even better, because on here I rolled it before where it was a 3 slot, a 2 slot, and a 1 slot. But because of that, I had to waste one of my 3 slots for offensive guard. Well, then I rolled it on here, and I'm like, damn, that's really good. So now I have the extra 2 slots to work with, which let me throw Agitator up to 5 in here. So if you get stuff that fits your kit like that, like, keep them. Like, these gloves are ridiculously good. Like, look at this. This is straight up everything you want for Lance. Guard up, guard, agitator, offensive guard. Like this, it's perfect. And it has 2 slots to work with. They're really freaking good. So like, the sky's the limit with the options that you have with this. And yeah, it's completely random, but still, there's so much you can hope for. It's kind of cool. We don't care about defense, but that tells us this thing has an interchangeable value of 10. Heartbreaker, no slots though. Last one. But most of your rolls are gonna be, it's like talismans. You're gonna have 99 bad ones before you get 1 good one. But for me, that's part of the fun. So you get to become a better hunter, get faster at fighting the monsters as they get stronger. Oh, there we go. An Apex that gives regular Azeros rewards. That's so bogus. I don't know, that's about the only thing that's kind of irritating. Like, why would I want to fight that annoying thing just to get regular Azeros materials? There needs to be Apex weapons, Apex armor, something. Something to make those monsters appealing. They're fun to fight once or twice, but other than that, what are they there for? Just to be a challenge? Okay, once you've overcome that challenge, then what? They just exist, where I can fight Mizutsu many times and get good materials for it, or materials for Somnicanth, or materials and a lot of extra Zenian experience for doing this wild thing. You know? Let's change it up. We need, well, I need scales. I need a lot of scales, so let's find another one that's worth some scales here. Do a Rathalos. Rathalos and a Tigrex. Let's do Rathalos and a Tigrex. Yeah, if you have any interest in trying out crazy builds like this, like, I want to know what everybody else is using. Don't show me metasets. Don't link me your metasets. I want to see your crazy, over-the-top stuff. That's what I want to see. I think I messed up my decorations on here. Yeah, I did. Tenderizer. Yeah, this is supposed to be an iron wall. so that I can take out that, right? Yeah, that's... What did I have in there? There. I must have loaded up my wrong setup. There we go. Not that having guard 5 is a big difference, but for me it's just comfort. More stamina to work with. But yeah, the Agitator, Defiance, both. So when the monster's mad, they get stronger, I get stronger. This whole thing just works really well in tandem for me. Also, one other thing, does everybody else label their setups like funky names? Like Loadout 69, when I finally made the 69th one, it's just called Loadout 69. Swank for Switch Axe, Snoozy Bear for the teddy bear. So let me know, because I do the same thing with my my layered armor sets too. Also, let me know what's your favorite monster, or even your favorite weapon to play. So I know a lot of people swapped away from Longsword after they took away the easy mode that I used to have. I know there's been a good gravitation towards the heavy bowgun lately. That thing's pretty nuts. Gather some points. Points are always nice to have. Come up here and grab our marionette, and then we'll head over to Tiggy. I want to grab one more stamina. I was a little off with that. Sorry, I should have blocked the first one. Tigrex is one of the ones that I can hit from the back and get a big damage boost. Look at that! 550! So ridiculous! I always think that it's his tail that's going to hit me with that. Wait, you still hit me with that? I blocked your attack though. Say, cat, you gonna heal me? I'm usually a pretty risky player. I don't use healing potions very often. I trust in my abilities to keep alive. Go over here. Grab our healing bubble. I gotta be due for my KO pretty soon. Come on, KO, I know it's coming. I feel like my comfort with Lance just almost makes it look a little OP on its own. So I watch other people play, and the moment they take one hit, they run away to heal, where I just sit in there and just keep fighting. I trust my shield. Oh, I didn't know you did the double up. Alright. There's my KO finally. Wait for that. That came out late. Meant that to be Anchorage. And that's perfect. We get the yellow buff right as we get a knockout on him. So we can just really crank out some damage. He's most likely going to go down right here, though. Yeah, there you go. Goodbye, Tiggy. The non-afflicted monsters, they just get wrecked. How long did that take me? 2 minutes. Or was it 35-minute quest? I don't know. I thought it was only a 30-minute quest.
Nothing personal, buddy.
I think it was a 35-minute quest. We'll see. Depends how long it takes to get through the Rathalos. Whoa! Well, that's right, I still got the marionette spider to use too. We'll end up using that on Rathalos. Oh, that's right, I'm not on red scroll. I don't have shield tackle. He landed in front of me. Sorry, right behind me, so I didn't get my block. That was lame. Like, I'm not really used to using guard dash anymore. So that kind of sucked. That probably wouldn't have happened if I was in red scroll like I should have been. I thought I was in red scroll. Come on, KO. Give me it. Give me it. Thank you. Is the red bug here? I don't have time to look for it. I think it's over in 10. Alright, well there's a red one up by Goss if we make it up there soon enough. Get some extra damage. And there's a sleep toad up here too if we want it. Where is it? There we go. A little bit more damage. One more. Man. Woo, you just missed. Is he on the ground now? Alright, I need him to come over here. I need to wait till just before he's going to try to land. This should work. Try to get a poison proc.
Time for some sharpening.
Hopefully we get a crit here. Oh, look at that. 800 damage. Like, I swear these things never get their anomaly explosion against my lance for some reason. They just pop so fast. Too early. I didn't go through them. That was cheap. Couldn't avoid that. Roar.
You're my best pal. Getting away!
Nick. So come on, dog. Let me ride.
Let's meet the fullest.
Top off our sharpness. Drop our Felvine. Get the drop on him! Status trigger, yeah. Doesn't happen very often on here, but it's nice when it does. Look at that. 591 damage. And I didn't even have anchorage on. Like, that's ridiculous. Oh, he's done. The moment he got paralyzed, yeah, you're done. And I remember in base rise when my Spyro Thrust hit for like 150 damage. I was ecstatic. Like, that's so much damage, and now it's base rise for Lance was it was a struggle how weak Lance actually was. I'm glad we got the buffs we got. Definitely makes it feel like we can actually compete DPS-wise with other weapons. Finally. Doesn't have to be flashy either. I just like that I never have to stop hugging the monster's feet. I can just poke him to death. Let's see, how long did that take? Yeah, 16 minutes. So yeah, the Tigrex took about 6 or 7 minutes then. Ooh, Raknikadaki. Astalos. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I just wanted to show off that build a little bit and just kind of show a potential of what we can do so early on. Pick up my usual go-tos right when I get to town. Turn in all my stuff. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap that up. I just wanted to do a quick little live stream and showcase and stuff like that. So we're gonna call it a stream. I hope you had some fun. And I'd love to see your builds and stuff. Let me know in the comments, or if you post a video or whatever, just let me know. Come check it out. But I hope you guys are enjoying Sunbreak as much as me, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.